we are outside the MK.DONS Stadium in Milton Keynes for the 2022 British Open final with Mark Allen and Ryan Day.
Switch all of your mobile phones off or obviously on silent. No flash photography. Keep movement to a minimal, and of course no movement unless we have finished the frame. And as mentioned, if you have any questions, please speak to the great staff here at World Snooker Tour. Right, it's time to welcome your referee for today's match into the arena. Let's get a big round of applause for MK.DONS. So here we go, live on ITV, history about to be created, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you enjoy the show. It's about to go down here at the Marshall Arena in Milton Keynes.
Well, Ken Doherty and Phil Yates will be guiding us through the opening four frames. First, though, to introduce the players, here's Tahir Hadji.
Day 7 here at the Marshall Arena in Milton Keynes. This is it. It's the final of the Kazoo British Open. Yay. Down to just 2. The sheer brilliance of this year's Open toppled world champions and shone the limelight on players that have never had it before. Now 2 cube conjurers remain as they battle in a best of 19 frame clash. Will it be Allen off the mark or will it be Ryan's day?
This is the backstage in a way area with the practice facilities at the Cazoo British Open 2022. The 3 practice tables. That noise you can hear is the arena just over there. People go on about the size of the pockets, and that's the pocket and the size. Look at that. As I say, these are the practice tables at the Kazoo British Open. People talk about the pockets and how big they are, how generous they are. This just gives you an idea of how tight they are. So people do speak, but the reality might be a bit different to how you've imagined. Virtually no wiggle room whatsoever. This is the arena. This is the arena MK.DONS Stadium, Milton Keynes, in anticipation of the second session of the final between Mark Allen and Ryan Day. Ready for tonight's match, lit, but not a soul in the building. An interesting venue, plenty of room in this arena, plenty of room for queuing, plenty of room round, plenty of good viewing.
I'm going to come up with a piece to camera at the end of my way here. At the end of the piece to camera, I'm going to say, what a night to be a player, what a night to be here watching. If when I meander my way to that line, you can give it a bit of a cheer, that would be marvellous, and we will set the tone live on ITV. It's okay, you don't need to stand there, but thanks. Okay. So we will be live, and it will go something like one down back there. It'll go something like this. Thanks very much, Jill. What a difference a day makes to Ryan's form and self-belief. After falling over the line in the semi-final yesterday, the Welshman said he'd rather concede the match and watch the football than play today. Yet here he is, 6 frames away from the biggest title and the biggest payday of his career. But what a player blocking his path. Allen is back to his break-building best. He's lost 4 stone and found his form, and he's desperate for a place in the Champion of Champions at the end of this month. That's the prize for the winner, along with a cheque for £100,000. What a night to be a player, and what a night to be here watching.
Right then, I think we're almost ready to go live, ladies and gentlemen. If you want any more information about tournaments and tickets, wst.tv/tickets. for all the latest information on the World Snooker Tour. Right, one last time, I want to know who you're supporting this evening. Make some noise if you're supporting Ryan Day. Let me hear you. Now, let me hear if you're supporting Mark Allen this evening. Make some noise. And somebody who's going to be completely neutral tonight is your referee. Please welcome into the arena, Mike Kessler.
Going into tonight's final session, there's nothing to separate Mark Allen and Ryan Day, with the game finally balanced at 4 frames each. We're just moments away from the players entering the arena, just enough time to get the final thoughts of Neil Foulds, who's with Rocky.
Thanks very much, Jill. What a difference a day makes to Ryan's form and self-belief. After falling over the line in a lacklustre semi-final last night, the Welshman said he'd rather concede the match and watch the football today. And yet here he stands, 6 frames away from the biggest title and the biggest payday of his career. But what a player, blocking his path. Allen is back to his break-building best. He's lost 4 stone and found his form, and he's desperate to secure automatic passage through to the champion of champions at the end of this month. That's the prize for the winner, along with a cheque for £100,000. What a night to be a player. What a night to be here watching. How surprised were you this afternoon at what Ryan Day produced after what we saw late last night?
Yeah, a little surprised on form, but we know he's a class act. He won 3 ranking events, and you play snooker to play in atmospheres like we've had today. So he's risen to the occasion. But as we know, when Mark Allen's been playing, he needed to.
And you said Allen has been in good form, and he has. He's beaten huge names to get here. People have been handing the trophy to him a little bit too early, and at 4 apiece, he's been pegged back. Pressure's building.
Yeah, I think he was odds-on favourite to win this event. At the semi-final stages, he'd already beaten Judd Trump, he'd beaten last year's finalist Gary Wilson, and Mark Selby, who was in brilliant form. So yeah, he's under it a little bit, and he didn't get away this afternoon. It was a very good session of snooker. He's still playing brilliantly, but now the thought process is, I'm playing so well, I've been the man to beat. Now I've got to finish the job. So that's just putting something extra on his shoulders, I think.
And as far as the psychology is concerned, if Ryan Day continues to play this evening as he did this afternoon, and he edges closer and closer to the title of the 100,000, he might start thinking about it.
Well, he's had a long career, he's been successful, but if he could win tonight, it would be his biggest ever success. So that always adds pressure. It's going to be a great atmosphere. I think it's going to be an open match, 2 players looking like they're coming to the ball nicely.
Thanks very much, Neil. I know you'll enjoy your spell in the commentary box later on this evening. Jill, the stage is set. This could be epic.
I'm sure it will be. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Neil. Wonderful crowd in here tonight. All looking forward to getting this final session underway. In the commentary box, Alan McManus is alongside Bill Yates. But first, to introduce the players, here's our MC, Tahir Hadja.
A very good evening, snooker fans all around the world. Welcome to the Marshall Arena here in Milton Keynes. It's the final of the Kazoo British Open! Ready to claim the Clive Everton Trophy. Please welcome into the arena up first. Let's hear it for Ryan, the Dynamite Day! And his opponent, it's the pistol, Mark Allen!